estate show. We've come to sell DR.
Am I still on? Caribe Campo all the time. Welcome back to the Buying Dominican Republic channel. Buckle up and welcome aboard. The open leaves me breathless. It doesn't matter. All the time. Going back to my old radio days when the open was my favorite part. Coming back from commercial was my favorite part of the radio show. Hi. My name's Jim Fannin. I am the host of Buying Dominican Republic. We're on most social media channels. If you're watching right now as a playback, as a fake live video, welcome. Twitter, X. Welcome. Jeez, we're everywhere. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We should be on TikTok. We're not live on Insta, D Live, Twitch, Kick, you name it. We're faking a live broadcast right now. It is 12:09, Wednesday, March 19th. And I do this to try and keep myself accountable because this video will sit unlisted for weeks if I don't get off my ass. It's high season here. It's the end of high season, so I've got I've been quiet lately, man. A lot going on in business, moving. Oh, my brother died last week. God rest your soul, my little baby bugger Billy. If you haven't heard, sorry, you got to find out this way, but March 7th is a new date for me to mourn the loss of a loved one. My kid brother would have been 55 years old on the 16th. Oh, man. And the medical system in Canada sucks. But we knew that one. My mother died 15 years ago. Anyway, welcome back. I'm Jim Fannin. I'm the host of this channel, Buying Dominican Republic. Listen to me. Anyway, my brother died. And anyway, moving on. So, yeah, I've been in the basement. But I might as well do a show on Billy. I know it's not related to the Dominican Republic, but you watch my channel for more than just real estate. So, or maybe you don't. Excuse me. Oh, cough button. This is Villas Tropimar. So in the show description, you will find links for 10 properties that I have for sale in Terraza Tropimar. But just to give you an idea what Caribe Campo is, this link right here, I'm recording, so it doesn't matter if I click that link. This link called Exploring Caribe Campo is the 3 buildings. So my favorite one is this one. That's Terraza Tropimar. It's got the big pool, 2 pools, but this big old. There's a small pool that's the back of the reception area. I got this slowed down for whatever reason. I don't think that was a good idea. normal. I thought it was just a little too. This is it. This is where you want to be. If somebody says to me, hey, I got 100 G's, I want to buy a little apartment that I can, fix up, make my own and come down to, and maybe have a little bit of income in the off season or in the high season or both. Or maybe I want to rent it out and I'm ready to retire in 10 years and you can collect rent for $700 a month for 10 years on the place. This is where I would place you. And you can get in for probably 80. It's going to need some work. But I've got studios, I have 1 bedrooms, I have 2 bedrooms, I have 2-bedroom penthouse with rooftop access. I have sounds on my phone, which never happens. Oh, and this is going to be a quick video because my next appointment is ready for me. Well, he can wait. He knows I'm broadcasting. So let's make this a quick hitter then. This is the walk around all 3 units that make up Caribe Campo. So we're in Terraza Tropimar. Across the street is a residential Tropimar. And up the top of the hill is Villas Tropimar. And this is the main intersection. It used to be Superpole. It's called Sienna now. And it's a very dangerous intersection. This is the number 5 at Sienna Plaza. And if you come up the hill there and go right to the top, that's where Caribe Campo is. The first top of the hill right here. Oh, look, I got chapters. Perfect. I like to put the chapters in the video so you can just click on, if you want to go to George's, you just go to George's here. And then you get, the channel is monetized, so you're going to have to put up with some, I do make $100 every 3 months on this channel, so just deal with it. This is George's Eatery. George's Oasis Bar and Eatery. Chef Tilo's there. Oh my goodness gracious. You don't have to order anything but the schnitzel peppercorn sauce. So that's halfway up the hill. Garden Kids School is here. And then you come down to the end of this street, you turn left, you hang a Louis there, and then you hang a right, go up the second hill, and we're on the left-hand side. And I might as well walk you there. There's a little mini market halfway up. There's Garden Kids. There's the house that the guy doesn't want to sell. I ask him every time I see him. Beautiful guy, Dominican guy. Like, you get in that house already? He's always cleaning. He's always doing something. I'm like, every time I ask him, you want to sell? No, I'm not selling. This is Terraza Tropimar here. Then across the street is residential Tropimar. Top of the hill is Villas Tropimar. But today and now, we're just talking Terraza Tropimar. This is it. This is where you want to be. $250 per month per square meter is the condo fee. There's no significant taxes on the island unless you're over $150,000. There are no taxes in this building. Okay? Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Number 1, the newest listing is on the 3rd floor, $89,000, 1 bedroom. What do you need? What more do you need for $90,000 and $162.50 a month? Does it work for you? It's not 5-starred, but what more do you need? And check this balcony out. Imagine watching the storm roll in from the 3rd floor of this building. Pool's right behind all those trees. But just, come on. 89 G's? That's the newest one. 10% deposit until, it goes with your accepted offer. And then the balance is due after the title check is done. Once the due diligence is done, you forward the rest of the cash. The lawyer calls me, tells me the money's in the bank, we're ready to close. And if you're not in the country, I know a guy that can work as your power of attorney. I've done it on 3 of my deals now. Can you believe that? I just go in and sign for you. If you want to close an absenteeism. Totally doable. You don't even have to come to the country to buy this stuff. You don't have to come to the country to buy this stuff. You can buy it from home. I'll have the power of attorney courier to you. You can send it back. and we'll close it from wherever you are. No difícil. So this is the newest listing at $89,000, 10% deposit. We do the due diligence. We check the title. When it's ready, you get a promise of sale translated into English, but specifically contracts need to be in Spanish down here, and they need to be signed in blue ink. So before the close happens, you get the due diligence report and you get a promise of sale to proof. More than anything, I do the proofing. The lawyer writes it. There's nothing much for me to proof after the lawyer writes it. It's always gold. But it's not like in Canada or the U.S. where the legal document is actually the offer that you sign with your agent. No, the legal document is the document you sign with the lawyer. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff down here. As long as you've got a good lawyer, we're good to go. And I use Guido Perdomo. He's like the best lawyer in town. There's a couple good lawyers, but I've only ever used Guido. Speaks English, got a great staff. His son helps run the business. Obviously, all the lawyers, if they're going to be doing expat business, they need to speak English. So there are some good lawyers in town, but if you don't have a good lawyer, even if your realtor's garbo, if you have a good lawyer, he'll save you. But I'm a pretty decent realtor, so why don't you just call me? Hi, I'm Jim Fannin. 1-809-330-8926. That's 1-809-330-8926. Call, text, WhatsApp is best. Oh, now we're going to watch some broke agent video? No. Next. 95K. This one's actually, it's in my list because I made this list weeks ago. I've been tongue-tied for weeks and not motivated. So this one's got a contract on it. It started at 110. He brought it down to 95. I can't tell you what it sold for until I probably won't even tell you unless the owner tells you. Get this. And this is not talking out of school. A buddy of mine, I meet this guy, like a stranger, right? I meet this guy. So this one time at band camp, I was at the Jolly Roger, and I was sitting on the street side, like the bar, where you look at the street. I was sitting with this guy, and was kind of like talking to him, and he's like, hey, I'm going out later. You want to, maybe I'll call you. And I'm like, totally, call me, dude. I don't know why I'm talking like a valley girl. We're just two girls just sitting around, just chilling. And I go, I don't normally meet guys that I want to hang around. You know what I mean? I'm a loner. I know lots of people, but I have few people that I actually want to spend time with. This guy, I was talking to him for not even a half an hour, and I knew well before that, this guy's pretty cool. I could hang out with this guy. So he's come back to a town. He's come back to a town named Sosua to a town a couple times since. And after I picked up this listing, I'm like, hey, I wonder if this guy would rent to you for a month. He goes, well, check it out. So I called my owner. I'm like, hey, would you rent that place out to a buddy of mine for a month? He goes, yeah, how much? I'm like, bro, don't ask me how much. I want it for $500. He's a friend of mine. Like, what the hell? Don't put me in the spot. He goes, okay. I said, seriously? He says, I got to pay somebody to come down and take all my clothes out, though. I go, okay, $550. And you know what? Leave the clothes. Don't worry about it. My guy will live out of a suitcase. He's fine. So my guys come into me every day. He's like, how much is that place? I said, well, it was 110. It's 95 now. He says, wow, I'm kind of digging it. And he's like, this guy is world traveled, right? He's been a lot of places. And he's got a financial interest in a property in Costa Rica that he goes to quite often. But he's been to Dominican a bunch of times. His first time here, he got locked out of Costa Rica. I don't know. I always say it wrong. And so he came to the DR and kind of was feeling it. So he came back again, and I think that's the when I met him, maybe. But he's been coming back. So every day he's coming back to me. Like I said, I like this guy. I love this guy. He's a beauty. I mean, maybe I'll interview him, actually. I think that's in the works because he's got a great story, and it's a good real estate story for me. So he's like, every day, you know, I'm seeing him. He's like, hey, oh man, I'm changing things in my mind in this place. And like, what's going on here? Like, what the, I said, you've fallen into my trap, little fly. He bought the place. And it closes end of the month. He might be here to close it. He might not be here. We're still working out the details of like when he knows when he's leaving. But whether or not he closed an absenteeism or he signs the papers before he leaves is a done deal. And I've been taking this guy around telling him you never know where your next deal comes from. And who thought when he starts, I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, I'm usually pretty good at reading people, but I never saw this coming. And oh, by the way, good deal. So, and then the kid goes, you know anybody who wants to buy a bike? I'm like, no way, really? He bought the bike too. Oh, there's a key in the safe for a car that your mom's, oh, she wants to sell the car. Oh, guess what? So I said to the owner, I said, wouldn't it be cool if you bought your apartment, your bike, and your mom's car? Turns out the car's not for sale, so I think we're still looking for a car. I say we, because he's my boy. I'm his agent. So you never know how things progress down here. Sometimes market time is a long time. Like I've had a place like this for sale for 85 grand, 90 grand. And, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's been for sale for a year, and it's still sitting there. So you never know. There's a success story of a guy that I just did a favor for, got him a good deal on a rental, and he's like, dude, I love it. This is another one. 4.1 thousand views 4 months ago. That's okay. My channel doesn't usually get that kind of traffic. This is the one I've been talking about. I've had this for a while. It started at 85 grand. I think it's 90 now. Because he's been making these improvements. See these walls? These walls were all bare before. They were whatever, just paint. So he put some tile on it. And he changed the tub. This place is furnished with like like one of those projectors, LCD projector, like for watching TV. It's pretty, it doesn't need much. Everyone wants to put their touch on it. This is the style when you walk in the door, the galley kitchen is galley. I don't know but the kitchen's on the right. It's a little bit different setup, but you don't have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. And this is a combination washer dryer. One that I would recommend more people get these, because what the hell you want a big old ugly washer and dryer on your deck for, or in anywhere in your house? Just get to one of these bad boys. Anyway, this one you can buy for 89 grand now. He might hold paper. He wants his money out. Nobody comes to me and says, hey Jimmy, can you sell my house, and oh by the way, can you get me a deal with half down? Can you give me a deal that I only walk away with half my money on closing? That doesn't happen, but I always try to get it included so it makes my listings look more saleable, just in case someone needs it. I'm not looking for the buyers that need financing, but it's good to have. This one's at 95. This is like an over-improved studio. Dude just went balls out on this thing. It's Siri, Alexa, everything. I mean, I think he's got his blinds wired to Siri, but she's everywhere. I don't get along with, Alexa. Siri, nah. Both of them were both kind of on the outs. I broke up with Siri years ago. I've been seeing Alexa on and off here. No, I'm kidding. I don't see Alexa. I only deal with Siri. Hey, Google. Never happens here. Okay, so this one's $1,100 a month. Look at, I mean, it's executive class. I don't know, 4.5 star. You know, it's not quite a 5, but it's pretty close. Complete reno. This is in K Block, so a small studio. It's 32.5 meters. You can rent it on Airbnb. I don't know, $65 a night. It's loaded, man. Or you can buy it for $95. For reals. So that's a good one. And some of this stuff you've seen before, some of it's new. This is a total reno. Let's call it $109,000. I prefer $99,000, but I don't argue with my people when they tell me what to price it at, because try your offer, especially with something like this that needs a total gut and a total reno. And I'm figuring, I know what reno costs are down here. I'm pretty good at ballparking stuff now. And this one, you can gut and go a long way with 20 G's in this place. And then the last 2-bedroom that sold in here was $150. Had a rooftop patio. And then the 2-bedroom, 1-bath that sold before that was $140, all done up. So you're gonna make some money on it, even if you're not flipping it. You'll see you'll see your investment grow. Oh, and I just barely got my client in there too. Oh, you're famous now, bro. Okay, so that one, the price on it's $109. But bring me an offer. This is the same type of unit, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 2-level. So you walk in upstairs off the hallway, and then you walk out downstairs to grade. Upstairs is a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room, and this little enclosed terraza deck. 2-piece. And then downstairs, a 4-piece, a shower, sink, toilet, 3-piece, and 2 bedrooms. Excuse me, my power drink is not going down well today. 80 meters, $200 a month condo fee, completely functional, not pretty. This is a 30-year-old building, so some have been renovated and some haven't. This one's in pretty good shape. $129, $200 a month in condo fees. And no. Again, some of this you've seen, but some of it's, if it's not available when you call, it's not my fault. This one's a penthouse, 2-bedroom, 3-bath, rooftop patio, $160. $300 a month. 130 meters. Let's call it just shy of 1,400 square feet. In decent shape. This could use cosmetic refurb on this would be beautiful. You wouldn't even have to change much. Just do a cosmetic makeover and you're G to G. And then you got the rooftop as well. A huge Florida room. Ocean views. Great spot to watch the storms roll in, or an eclipse or whatever. I guess I should try talking into the microphone. $160K, $300 a month condo fee. Bring me an offer. Click your mouse louder, why don't you? Oh, this is cool. Cool. My peeps, I was going to say what they paid. I'm not going to say what they paid. They got a pretty good deal on a studio, put a little bit of money into it, and then said to me the other day, we take $80,000 for this. I'm like, oh, well, it's for sale then. It's a 32.5 square meter. This kitchen right here, we put in for $3,300 American. Backsplash, marble top, sink, cabinets up and down, $3,300 American. The stove wasn't included. The hot water tank wasn't included. Everything else installed, $3,300 American. And you don't have to worry about the woodworm or the termites because there's no wood. Wouldn't you like to see your kitchen done like that for $3,300. I mean, it's a small kitchen, and this is now a Murphy bed. Changed a little bit. This is an old video. I'll get you a new video at the end of this month because it's going to be available for rent. Long term, it's already Airbnb ready, but this right here is a wall of Murphy bed, fold out bed. So this is gone. There's a cooler here now, hot and cold water cooler. And we moved the laundry machine and put in a new sink in the that's a pull-out couch. Oh, look at me demonstrating the pull-out couch. Wow. This is full service real estate right here if I ever saw it. 2,000 channels. So this sink is gone. This machine is over in the corner, and we got a new buffet, a new basin, a new, what am I looking for? Vanity. Just like a single sink right here, so you don't see you see a sink when you walk in the place, not a washing machine, but and a small deck. Oh, jeez, I'm really thorough. I'm showing you the wardrobe closet. This is gone. There's a brand new air conditioner in there. Oh, the ceiling fan's gone. We got a brand new Chinese flavored one with the flavored. But yeah, because it's got Bluetooth in it and it plays music, and that's hot. And then that plant's gone. Oh man, I need a new video. And this is your view. K-Block. They say they'll take $80K. I'm getting $550 a month in long term. I'm getting $45 a night on Airbnb. And yeah, we're booking for next high season already, which is the end of this year. It's not next year, but for us, it's next high season. That starts October, November. We're just ending high season now. There's still a lot of people here, but by April 1st, May 1st especially, ghost town. Not a ghost town, but a lot less people. This one is from an old video where the whole floor of 5 units was available. Now I've got 2 packages of 2 units at $90K. So there's 2 studio apartments at 32.5 meters each on one title for $90K. And they all look like this. They're all identically furnished, renovated, painted, and decorated. Exactly the same, every single one of them. There's a few miles on them because they've had high rental history since they were renovated last time, but a pretty solid opportunity for income or even a place for yourself. You can join them. If you bought them and joined them, you could do that. Make a 1-bedroom out of it. Or what would you call 2 studios joined? Well, the studio doesn't have a bedroom, so you'd call it 2 studios joined. This has a walkout too that's on the main floor of K-Block. So I've got 4 units, 2 packages of 2, $90K. Bring me an offer. I talked to her the other day. She's like, I need to sell. So don't be afraid to try an offer. Here's 8,000 square feet above reception. 2 floors of 5 on the first floor, 4 on the second floor, because we count the patio, the deck on the first floor, and it's 1,000 square feet probably. So you got 4 and 4 plus the deck, probably 9,000 square feet of wide open space. And the only thing they want done with this is to be residential. They don't want a restaurant, which used to be there. They don't want commercial offices. They don't even want dental, not even quiet businesses. Residential only. So you could modify this into a 4,000 square foot mansion. That would not return your money very well. But if you made a bunch of, maybe you made a studio, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, and a 3-bedroom, you could probably do that on one floor, do that twice. You're going to make a few hunch, even after everyone's paid, depending on the price you get it for. That's not going to be a simple deal. Call me. What's this? Oh, and more exploring Caribe Campo. So this walk, I guess we're done. Those are my 10 listings. This walk is of the 3 buildings that form Caribe Campo. This is Terraza Tropimar, This is... Where's residential Tropimar? Anyways, you get the idea. This is Villas Tropimar. Maybe I went to Villas first. That's the top of the hill, and this is residential Tropimar right across the street. 20 units, small pool, and cheaper. No backup, no electricity backup there. So that's that. What do we get for a time check here? Oh, 30 minutes. That's kind of a good time for a video. Links will be in the show description. Again, my name's Jim Fannin. 809-330-8926 or buyingdominicanrepublic@gmail.com. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I am